Hi guys, welcome back. So today is sadly, I guess, the last kind of Christmas themed holiday makeup tutorial. And I'm gonna go gold with it today, I think. I really want to use this e.l.f. Long Lasting Lustrous Eyeshadow in the color Toast. You can see it's super shiny. It almost looks kind of wet, sparkly gold goodness. And I want to do a red lip. And I've been looking through some of my red lipsticks. Unfortunately, this is only some of them. To kind of find the perfect red. So that's what we're going to do. Pretty standard, quite honestly. Classic, shall we say. So let's dive in. So I'm actually not planning to do a whole lot to the eyes. Hopefully we'll see what actually happens. So I'm going to start with my skin. And I'm going to use my usual mix of the NYX BB Cream in Nude and the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation in Light 44. And I'm just going to blend this in with my fingers. Mostly because I need to clean all my brushes. Alright, then going in with my Naked Skin concealer. I can't believe I didn't ask for more of this for Christmas. I don't know what I was thinking. So that's going to go under my eyes, around my nose, and on that little fun bit. Alright, I'm just going to stress about this, so let's appreciate my attempt at being Christmassy, and then we'll move it off of the cat's playpen. Alright, and I'm going to blend all of that in with my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. And then setting under my eyes with the Real Techniques Setting Brush and my Wet n Wild Coverall Powder in Fair. Same powder, setting the rest of my face, but using the blush brush. I think I need to move that plant. What are you doing, little monkey? Would you like me to get that out of your way? I almost forgot to prime my eyes, so I'm going to throw on some of my Wet n Wild eye primer. Alright, now for brows, I just picked up this Essence Eyebrow Designer in the color Blonde. It's got a little brush on the end. It's a pencil you have to sharpen. But my NYX pencil ran out, and I figured I'd try this because it was, I think, $1 or $2.99. And so far, I actually really like it. But I've only had it for a few days, so I can't say for sure. I cannot give a complete review because I haven't had it for that long. But so far I like it. As usual, please ignore how uneven they are. You won't even see this one. Alright, so moving on to eyeshadow. Now I want this to be a very simple look. So I'm going to do a very small amount of contouring in the crease with my NYX Powder Blush in Taupe. I have the Wet n Wild, the NYX Underneath It All palette, so I'm just going to use what's here. So I'm going to first go into this pale matte cream color, and that is going to be my brow highlight, I think. I'm going to start with that just because the lid itself is going to be quite shimmery, and it might be too much if the brow highlight is also quite shimmery. And I'm putting this on with a flat brush because it's a matte shade. I don't know, I just wanted it to pop a little bit more, be a little bit more intense. So I'm putting it on with a flat brush rather than a soft brush because it'll put more, it pack more pigment. And then with that same flat brush, I'm gonna go into this kind of, more pale champagne-y gold. There's also this gold up here. That's a little bit more warm and coppery. So I'm going to pat that all over the lid. And then just kind of bring that in right over the taupe blush. And now going in with the e.l.f. shadow. Now I really love, I have, I think, every shade of this. If not every, I have a lot of them. I honestly do not think they're great on their own. They can come off a little bit patchy. I find them to be really great top coats to add shine and shimmer. Once they are on, they really are long lasting. This shimmer is not going to move around. I'm not going to end up with sparkles under my face or somewhere else that I don't want them. But for some reason they don't necessarily work that well on their own. So, you know, be aware of that. And maybe if you disagree, let me know. Or if you have a certain primer or something that you put under it to make it look a little bit better on its own. But I mean, that shine. Now I'm going to bring the slightest bit of that NYX powder blush in taupe. Just along the outer lower lash line. And just a little something down there. I think it needs it. Now I'm going to stop there for the moment and kind of finish up the eye look and see if it needs anything else on that bottom lash line. Eyelash curlers. Physicians Formula mascara. This is the Organic Wear Curl and Care mascara. It's quite natural looking, but I'm going to put false lashes on, so I don't care. I love the brush. All right, because I think it kind of needs it, and I'm going to put false lashes on. I'm going to put a little eyeliner on, just a very thin line along the lashes. And this is the Wet n Wild Pro Line Felt Tip Eyeliner. I want this to be quite lashy, so I'm going to go in with the full Ardell Wispies. They're really pretty and fluttery, and I like them a lot. So there you can see lash, less lash. I was going to say no lash, but I do have some of my own. All right, now I'm gonna let that dry. You need to adjust the eyeliner a little bit, but in the meantime, we'll finish up the rest of my face. Going back into the taupe blush, Real Techniques cheek brush, the usual, little bit of contouring. Ooh. Right under the cheek. I'm going to put on a little bit of blush, again going in with the NYX Underneath It All palette. I'm going to use this really neutral blush over to the side. It's matte. I'm curious to see how it compares to Romantic Rose. It looks a little bit, almost, well, it looks peachier. It's going to say orangier. I don't think it's going to be orange, but we'll see. That's really pretty and very subtle. While that's open, going to go into the golden highlight on an e.l.f. small tapered brush and just dust that over the cheekbone. Oh. Okay. We're almost done, guys. All right, I'm going to go back into my felt tip eyeliner so you can see that already fallen apart. Although the eyeliner hasn't dried out or anything, so, you know, it slips right back in. All right, so eyeliner is fixed. I'm going to bring a little bit more mascara to the bottom lash line just because we're so lashy on the top. I feel like I'd like to balance it out a little bit. And I feel like this mascara has already dried out. So instead of that one, I'm going to go in with the Perversion Urban Decay, which is dangerous. But let's live on the edge a little, guys. That's good. All right, and I think that's all I want to do to the eyes. Just that, you know. Moving on to lips. Now, as you can see, I was testing out quite a few reds to see which one I wanted to play with. I'm going to start with the NYX lip liner pencil in Plum. I also have the NYX liner in True Red, but I want to use a cool toned red lipstick, and this is cool toned while True Red is more of a kind of orangey fire engine red. I have already exfoliated, and I put lip balm on before I even started filming, so should be good. All right, and I filled in my whole lip with that pencil, so the lipstick will stick to the whole lip rather than just the outside line. And I'm going to go in with Pomegranate from Bite Beauty. And there you have the finished look. So, you know, it's nothing revolutionary or, you know, different. But it's good, classic, pretty, sparkly, gold, holiday-esque. And, yeah, I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas if you celebrate it. If you don't, have an awesome Thursday and Thursday. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.